He was in the hospital, is what Julia told me, and had COVID. He had 2 strokes and a heart attack, and he was in the hospital for 28 days. And he'd always done it. He'd always put up his own lights, and so he couldn't do it this year. And so I just figured it'd only take a few hours. We go over there and throw them up for him. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. So when we showed up to the house, I knocked on the door. Julie came out, and she told Dale to stay inside. But as the time went on, Dale actually came out and sat on the front porch. And so he was watching us. He would just want to make sure we put him exactly where he wanted him at. And there was a ton of lights. He would like whisper because he was on oxygen. He couldn't talk very loud. He'd say, "Bob, come here." And then I'd go up there and he'd say, "Put this light over there, put this light over there." And he knew exactly where everything went. He did. He was just like, yeah, he was meticulous about it. I just wanted him to be a part of it. And I'd ask him where he wanted stuff and stuff like that. But when I was done, I went up and said, "I think we've got everything done here. I appreciate you having us come over here to help you, and and have a Merry Christmas." And he started crying. I cried a little bit, but yeah, it was tearing, People ask me for stuff all the time, and most of the time I just go do it. I don't think about it. And we'll get, since I'm a contractor, I get calls from the elderly to say, "Hey, I need something done." And a lot of times I won't charge them. I'll just go in and do a door for them or fix something at their house. And then I'll just say that, just pay it forward. And I hope people do that. I hope people pay it forward, because if everybody did that, it'd be a way better place.
We call it global climate change, and it is, but it affects each of us no matter where we live, in your city, your town, or your farm. Climate change is having its effect.
The more people we are on the planet, the less resources there are for each of us.
In my lifetime, we've eradicated 2/3 of wildlife on planet Earth. Almost like a mind-boggling scale of loss of life.
The Colorado River is drying up. We use and discard so much plastic into the world that it finds its way into our food chain.
Joshua Tree National Park. In the next century, all of this could disappear.
Sounds grim? Well, it kind of is.
I want to build a compost site and help that community stand on their feet. That's what Compost Power is about. It's about just giving the power to the people.
I think really we are in the situation that Noah was in. And the question now is, what can we save?
How else can I give back? How else can I make my energy matter?
We as tribal people, we're very dedicated to our homelands.
If we can live in harmony with nature, then we are able to harness nature for these paradigm-shifting solutions.
We need to preserve our soil. I mean, the good news is we can build it.
Only what you love would you protect, and only what you learn about can you come to love.